they just found 2% human DNA in hot dog.
And see, this is my thing, right? A while back, a video came out showing how hot dogs were made. And after watching it, I made the executive decision to never eat a hot dog again, right? And I feel like if you watched that video and you still kept eating hot dogs, like, this shouldn't be the straw that broke the camel's back. Because if I'm being honest, the camel's back was probably in there already too. And just what exactly did you do to have your hand looking like the bottom part of a used stainless steel skillet? Because at first I thought you were suffering from necrosis, or, you know, you had got frostbite or something. You was finna lose your phalanges, you know what I'm saying? But now it's looking more like you finger banged a demon.
Waiting to shoot this fella for so long. Oh.
Now, I told y'all I used to work in fast food, so I understand how that machine works. And if you didn't know, if you do what they doing right there, you need to understand that you ain't gonna be drinking nothing but scissor, okay? That ain't nothing but pancake condiment in that cup by Aunt Jemima. That left side is syrup, and then the right side is carbonated water. Combine them together and you get soda. So if you only get one of them, instead of getting a refreshment, you gonna get diabetes.
You didn't believe me, so look at this. All right, this is what I was telling you.
Let me tell you something about po folks. You might as well go ahead and get rid of that whole list, because I'm telling you now, if that food was some good when they put it in that freezer, in they mind, it's good indefinitely until they take it out. Okay? Po people know 3 things are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and the food in that freezer. Okay? It's still some good. My grandmother once gave me some barbecue from a cookout that she had with Dr. Martin Luther King. Had me outside eating civil rights ribs, them Freedom Franks, and they was gooder than the mug.
The British Museum wants your help to find a bunch of stolen items.
Why, this is absolutely bonkers. I mean, what do you need my help for, fam? Have you lost your keys? It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Looking for stolen items out of a British museum. I'm afraid the call is coming from inside the estate.
Bitch, you can't call me Kobe.
As an honest man, I have no problem admitting that I have no idea who Kobe is or if he possesses the intellect necessary to clone a human being. However, I do feel like your brain is in the wrong space, because you said clone you. But after sustaining an injury from that height, I think your problem would be resuscitation, because unfortunately, it would not be possible. Or in other words, you need to be worried about if your hands slip, because if it do, you better hope they can take you back to the reboot van.
Guys, here comes the chicken strips meal challenge at Farmer Boys. Thank you so much.
Sister, did you say that's a chicken strip challenge? Like a regular Friday to me. More like an appetizer. Shoot, I get done eating that, I still be asking them to give me peas. Let's see what we got here. Like, she's gonna make a sandwich, okay? It's a lot of ranch. She's still going, okay. I don't know if you noticed, but you left some ranch in the bottle. I mean, at this point, you might as well just make a smoothie or some shit, but that bitch gonna be soggy as hell.
Baby, first customer trying the seafood tray.
I'm sorry, did you say a seafood bowl? You must mean C as in S-E-E. Because I see food, but not seafood. There's not enough sea creatures in there to call it all that. Let alone enough seasoning. Should be called a just boil, because that appears to be the only thing you did to it. That food like it tastes like a deep breath. Kind of OEM ingredients you use to make this. Boy, that Beetle got aftermarket parts, don't it? That thing sound like he got more horsepower than my car. I bet if it flew past the veteran, it'd trigger their PTSD. Boy, where did you find them Looney Tunes boxing gloves at? Them gloves folks put on, they be like, put them up, put them up. I can beat you with one hand behind my back. Put them up. Boy, that's them. Why, I oughta. Somebody hit you with them gloves on, they be like, pow, right in the kisser. You know, Larry the Lobster had some of these on in a 12-round fight against an Alaskan bullworm.
We jail and we jail.
Boy, that room looked wheelchair accessible. I bet them kids in there right now playing a game of full court 5-on-5 basketball with spectators. Man, been in there way too long. Boy, probably got $1 million ideas, already figuring out the tax loopholes and everything.
They steal the rims, the wheels, put it on bricks.
Man, with the way these folks still in the day, boy, and the way this economy set up, you just gotta count your blessings, fam. At least they set it on some bricks. I seen a dude car on the street the other day, boneless. Boy, they ain't put it on no center blocks, they ain't leaving no Uber coupon, nothing. The only things they left on that car was the windshield and the VIN number.
Something that you have now that you once considered a rich person thing.
I just want to start by saying, if you ain't grow up poor, you probably won't think anything on this list of rich people stuff, but it was to me. So I'm gonna start with this right here. Your boy got snacks. Yeah, I got that. McDonald's money. I also have shoes now. Yeah, that ain't got like no holes or nothing in them, and it ain't no mouth on the front. So when I walk, it ain't like a Muppet. Granted, I ain't never actually wore these. I just look at them to see how far they came. Heat and AC, like in the house and in my car. That's crazy. That's actually fairly new. And the house in one piece too. What else? Like name brand cereal. Granted, the off-brand cereal actually tastes better, but I still got it. Stairs. Yeah. You know I used to go to your friend's house and get in a basket and ride down the stairs like it was a roller coaster. Can do that. Man, you know, it's probably all normal stuff, I guess, for most people.
There's a new taco challenge. Are you up for it? You can have up to 4 friends participate.
You said a new taco challenge. Sister, I don't think we got a chance to meet. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Up to 4 Friends. Now, if you would give me peace. Hey, first of all, let me just say, all the people in NYC, bro, I'm thinking about y'all, bro, and I hope y'all safe and that y'all okay, but boy, I'd rather trust Magic Johnson with a blood transfusion than touch that New York City flood water. I'm not gonna lie, that place filthy. And buddy just out there lifting weights in it. Boy, that's crazy. And if we being real, I'm not even convinced that Magic Johnson got AIDS all the way, for real. Because, like, he really went in the battle, bro. I feel like Magic Johnson ain't got AIDS. AIDS got Magic Johnson.
Knife, push until you can see the bone.
I'm just confused on how you going to go straight to the cutting tutorial when you clearly skipped the seasoning tutorial. I feel like there's an order of importance, and you've obviously got your priorities out of line, okay? That chicken looked like it was seasoned by an absent father. That chicken's so white, if you put a hood on it, it could join the clan.
Who can hurt me now?
I don't know what they did to you, bro, but they did a number. But you right about something. They ain't ever going to be able to do it again, because you different. You probably got a full-time membership to the Salty Spittoon, boy. You just walk straight on in there, but hey. Boy, pain itself will probably have a hard time inflicting pain. Goodness gracious, boy. You know, hey, you might have played it cool on camera, but I know when that camera turned off, boy, you hit one of them. Hey, that saying might ring true in your 20s. Maybe even the healthy 30s. But after that, it's absolutely about how hard you fall. Okay, he tried to emote that pain away, but his body kept receipts and took out taxes. Oh, you trifling. Yeah. I don't even know no other way to put it, boy. It's one thing, y'all really like y'all eating a bowl of tapeworms, boy, that slop right there, that gruel y'all eating. But then, buddy got everything from the Hakuna to the Matata in there, boy. Everything from the oink to the wheat, and you still gonna eat it, fam. Boy, you nasty.
This is a tour of all the secret rooms I built in my house in case a robber ever tries to break in.
I tell you what, boy, you got a better chance of trying to find a 2-cent coin than some common sense in today's time. Let me tell you something about secrets, right? If your secret comes with an instruction manual or a tour guide, it's not a secret, it's stupid. Man, look, I'm going to just be real with y'all, all right? Now, y'all know I pride myself on authenticity. I'm going to keep it a buck, a stack, a thou, a Billy Wow, all right? I'm just being real with y'all here. I might get canceled for this one, but they're not going to hear the joke anyway, so I'm leaving it to y'all to not get me in trouble. All right, look. So, y'all know when I make my videos, right? I be on TikTok scrolling, I see something. It's all improv, you know, and I just record whatever comes to my mind first. And it's very rare, but what came to my mind this time was just a really dark joke, right? And so, first of all, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that school does have, like, the flashing lights so they can tell that, you know, it's a problem taking place. But from this angle, you can't tell, right? So then I thought, like, dang, bro, if they don't know that it's a fire, I wonder what it would sound like if a bunch of deaf kids got caught in a fire. It'd probably sound like a haunted house because, you know, it'd be like, I'm going to hell.
It seems like one of those nights. This place is too crowded.
So let me just explain to y'all what happened, bro. These 2 girls had what I like to call Arby's. They had the meat, specifically beef. And one of the girls that was talking noise didn't have the facilities to pull up to the fight. So the other girl said, you know what? I'll get you an Uber so you can come and participate in this quarrel, if you will. Now, at this point, this is when your survival instinct should have kicked in. You know, this is when your spidey senses should have been tingling. Because why would you get in a car and drive to an undisclosed location to fight an Avengers level threat? Because understand, that ride was not out of courtesy, it was out of confidence. Best believe that them hands something serious. You are in danger, call the police. But she didn't do that. No, she got in the car, okay? She got there, and that girl got mollywopped. I'm talking about skull drugs. She gave her that 5-minute motherfucker, but hit her with a Kirkpatrick. And all I got to say is, did you learn anything?
For those who don't know, I am a school shooter. I did.
Hey, I'm gonna stop you real quick because this is a serious topic. All right, you said I am a school shooter, and you spent 17 years in prison. Don't you mean you were a school shooter? You know, I was a school shooter, and now you. So the 17 years you ain't learned. I'm gonna leave you alone. Now, like most of you, 2 seconds into this video, I had already made my mind up that I wasn't eating whatever she was making, because why did you need to lynch them 20 Frankensteins to make this recipe? Turns out she didn't. This is what she ended up making. It ain't not one Oscar Mayer in there, fam. They're like a swamp water fish habitat. And that's exactly what you get for thinking you Dr. Doolittle. Man, even the bear looks shook. He's like, is this really happening right now? And I just know they got a video somewhere on the internet like, don't know what got into him. I mean, I just tried to offer the fella a onion ring.
You are not American if you've never had cheesy elephant foreskin.
Well then, hermano, from this day forth, you must call me Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez, because I will not participate in such activities.
I didn't know these ones have teeth. Yeah, be careful, son.
You can't make this stuff up. I didn't know that these ones had teeth, and then immediately stuck his hand in his mouth. You know, at this point, I'm convinced that God put some of y'all here for comedic relief. Man, I can just tell by the condition of them cars that you ain't got nobody left that you can call friend or family. Y'all was throwing them cars down with extreme hate and prejudice. I can just look at them cars and tell that y'all done got in a fist fight or two over them cars right there, boy. Somebody done had to draw 20 like 3 times.
Skirts wear their glasses, but me, baby, I'm blind and I need my glasses.
Yeah. If you ever see me in actual life, bro, this the dude you're looking for, okay? Because without these glasses on, I can't see where you're coming from, literally or figuratively. You know what I'm saying? I can't see nothing but colors and almost shapes. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody look easy to draw when I ain't wearing them.
Back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down.
They must have let my little sister drive that car, boy, because she's something serious. I mean, she done wrecked like 6 or 7 cars and by the grace of God left unscathed every time. And the craziest part about it is, it ain't never her fault. You know, I'll never forget when my great-grandmother passed away, she left this car behind that was practically brand new because she was old. She ain't really had nowhere to go in it. My little sister was driving it. She come home one day, car looked like he got hit with a Hulk uppercut. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, what happened, bro? She talking about the ditch hit me. You mean the anime ditch? Okay, you one of them ones. So now I'm pretty much skeptical to even let her in my passenger seat. And it's so bad. Like if her boyfriend told me that she driving them crazy, I'm like, shoot, that sound about right. Nah, they way too calm for me. I'd have been like, oh, I'm about to die. Which is crazy because I heard most people get like a flashback of their life. You know, they get to reminisce for a second before they go to the upper room. But not me. I don't get the anime cutscene and get to tell you about the time my sensei told me I could be the best. Nope, I get to look at a cockeyed baby moose before I get 8 towns stomped by their mama.
No offense, but does anybody know, like, what's the point?
Look, if you want to save yourself even an ounce of sanity, I would highly advise you stop trying to figure that out and just give it one so you can have some sort of peace in your life. Because life is ironic. You know, I've had a pretty rough life, man. And I've seen and been through things that I feel like nobody should have. And then there's people who have seen and been through things way worse than me, which is crazy. And so I always wanted to understand why it is that we go through the things that we go through, because it would make me feel better knowing that this was all serving some greater purpose. But then I realized that I would never get that answer, bro. And ironically enough, the thing I hated most at the time was uncertainty. So I personally just told myself that the meaning of life was to try to do as much good as you can, as best you can. And if you die and that ain't good enough to get you something positive in the afterlife, then hey, I tried.
One thing about me is I put the no and I'll let you know. Because it's a no for me.
And see, people nowadays be scared to say no. But now I love telling people no. I say no at least 5 times a day. I dream about saying no. When I wake up in the morning, I just can't wait for that first chance I get to be like, nah. You know, sometimes I say no before I even know what it is that I was going to possibly say yeah to. And granted, that does take away the value of my no, because I have a tendency to be like, nah, and then go ahead and do whatever it is that you wanted anyway. But I still get that satisfaction of seeing your face when you're like, hey, can you? Nah, can't do it. And that really just gets you used to getting a no. That way you don't have no expectation out of me. You never know what you're going to get. You know? I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that was a cop or a Klansman in a past life. Which would really change the Ninja Turtles, wouldn't it? Because they always say, turtle power! Turtle power!
Spoke to Logan Paul since?
Yeah, I went to see Logan after the incident, and he's all good.
If I could just be completely vulnerable with y'all right now, bro, I think I'm suffering from roasting withdrawals. Because, like, the last few years, I've been making this wholesome comedy. But I come from roast culture, bro. I ain't got to cook nobody in a minute. And I want to scroll past this, bro, but my body wouldn't let me do it, bro. I mean, the elephant in the room was just right there. And I'm really not even being mean because you thought it, bro. I'm just saying what you thought. The man got 2 foreheads, fam. That's 8. I ain't the best at math, but I can count. Come on, cuz. That boy, like, he could do anything he set his mind to. Like, literally anything. Telekinesis and the whole works. That's crazy. If Megamind had a live action and you didn't get casted, bro, the system rigged. Your head probably got stretch marks, bro. You got 200 terabyte memory capacity. That boy head, you got a dome piece on you, bro. A cranium, a demodome. You, boy. If you was in the headbutting contest, I'd bet house and home on you winning. I swear for Lord. So what did we learn? That you're probably a little dyslexic because you're supposed to jump to conclusions, not concussions. Got you down there looking like the thinker. Boy, you contemplating. It's a little too late for all that. The time to think was before you had a headbutting contest with an inanimate object.
This pulled pork mac and cheese crunch wrap is one of the...
Oh, brother, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You had me at this. Why don't you go ahead and give me peas? Oh, come on now. Give me peas. You weren't planning on making me beg, was you? Perhaps I make myself clear. Give me peas. Hey guys, so the appointment went pretty well in my opinion. I think my nose may be a bit constricted or like lopsided because the left side smelling like the right and the right smelling like the left. And there's like this really, really faint smell of like frontal lobe. But other than that, I think everything went pretty well.
Come with me to do my toes for Customer Appreciation Week.
I haven't seen feet that bad since Myra from Martin, so I hope that this was made for comedic purposes, or I'm going to sound real rude right now, but I just want to know why your little piggies look like an unkept Jackson 5, okay? It looked like you've been using Miracle Grow to moisturize your feet. Like, you got a whole squadron of S-curls on your toes, and it's just not making no sense to me.
For another day of homeschooling my 41-month-old and my almost 21-month-old.
I feel like after your kid has passed the age of 2, there's really no reason for you to be referring to that age in months anymore. Like, what are you trying to do? Show off that you can count? You know, you the kind of people that graduated from high school and actually went on to use Pythagorean theorem and algebraic expressions and find out the value of x and whatnot, because I obviously haven't.
We all have that one friend who just doesn't sleep. It could be 3 a.m. in the morning.
For most of the people in my life, I have always been that friend. And it's assumed that I didn't like to sleep, but in reality, I couldn't. You know, I had reached that level of tired that a nap couldn't fix, and I overthink a lot. I've been through a lot of things. So you can only imagine the demons that I can conjure in the dark room by myself. But 2 things influenced this the most. I had a friend who gave himself an expiration date, if you will, and he sent me a message, but I was asleep. And I told myself that maybe if I was awake, he'd still be here today. And you fast forward, my cousin's 7 months pregnant. We're talking to each other. I end our conversation to take a nap. She was killed that day. And I told myself that maybe if I kept talking to her, she never would have left the house and she'd still be here today. And now I stay awake because either I want to be available or my head's just too loud.
If you catch it, you keep it. If you catch it, you keep it.
AIDS. This not Family Feud. My bad, bro. I ain't even mean to do y'all. Oh, wow. Bro done stole 1 too many Scooby snacks, and now he got that dog in him. Got a little bilingual burglar on our hands, man. A little coon K9. Okay. I don't know what you was planning to do with him before, but you definitely got to take him home now, because that's kind of cute.
Oranges thrive on daily human DNA injection.
I'm sorry, maybe I didn't hear you right. Did you say human DNA injections on that living, breathing orange? My sir, are you aware that that is not even a part of the default functions of an orange? What the He just like me, for real. As soon as they ready to count you out, be like, but wait, there's more. Oh, nah. nah, you might as well go out there in that sand and look for your brain if you thought I was going to go against him next, man. And, you know, most people, when they stand up, they like use their legs. This man done hit some kind of Power Ranger maneuver, fam. So what other sand sports y'all got? Y'all ain't got nothing non-contact, like maybe volleyball? Because I'm nice at volleyball, boy. I get up there and spike that thing in a heartbeat. But then again, he got them bunnies on him. So shoot, we might need to try something like sand castles. Because, you know, I boot a sand castle, bro. I mean, probably not his, but definitely kick the hell out one of them. It must be nice. They can do this, but I can't even get my team to stay together for an entirety of a match. I mean, somebody always running off, getting waxed, and then they talking about, oh, he one shot, bro. I go over there trying to save the day, and I done shot, bro. Turns out he got more armor than Iron Man. Now we both dead as hell.
It's crazy to think that if I made a bright blue smoothie in the 1600s, they would have hung.
No, it's crazy to think that you would have got hung for a blue smoothie. Because, sister, you was getting hung the fuck up regardless.
I miss smoking crack so bad.
Oh, that's new. You know, child, normally when I introduce myself to someone, I just start with my name or a hobby, like maybe basketball, not crack cocaine.
This is cordyceps, the zombie fungus, and I grew it off of my own blood and skin.
Can one of y'all come get y'all cousin? He tripping, fam. Because why would you feed that to something with zombie in the name? And I'm not finna act like I'm Sid the Science Kid, okay? I don't even know what a cordyceps is. It sounds like an unfamiliar muscle to me. But I'm just saying, bro. I know what a zombie is. And then human flesh to the zombie, that's just stupid.
Ramp reminder. Vehicles on the road you're trying to merge into have the right of way.
I'm sorry. Did you say right of way? You definitely don't live in Texas. There's no such thing as a right-of-way here. No. It's get out the way. And if your vehicle's not bigger than mine, I'll make you. You know, and that's not me saying that personally, okay? Because if I'm driving and I see somebody about to come off the ramp and I got space to move over so they can have a clear passage onto the road like any sane driver, that's exactly what I do. But they don't believe in that. No. They'd rather kill you than let you merge. So I just suggest that maybe just don't go outside.
Plastic cutting board is putting millions of microplastics into your food.
Microplastics. If I use a wooden cutting board, micro woods, micro splinters. I warm up the food in a microwave. I talk into a microphone, and do I care? No. You know why? Because no matter what I do or what I eat, I'm still gonna die.
What do you think has become so expensive that it's just not worth it anymore?
Whoever came up with the concept for this room, 2 chops to the throat. This don't make no sense, fam. Like, y'all done furnished Patrick House for one. Then on top of that, I would rather walk across a Lego field floor than use sand as a carpet. Please tell me one benefit other than nesting sea turtles. I ain't got one. And then you had the audacity to put a ceiling fan in there as if anybody with free will would turn it on, bro. You gonna ruin somebody's day. And see, this is my thing, right? What do you even have to go through for this idea to pop up in your head? At this point, I'm convinced you a Flintstone or something. Cause this don't make no sense, fam. I mean, if this is what you're doing to you, I can only imagine what you got in store for them. I better hope you don't catch them.
At my house, we like to play this little game in the morning.
Brother man. I heard y'all like to play games at your house. Well, I got one you can try. Now, this game is called Give Me a Piece of Rails. And I'll explain the rules. So, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to throw my hand up like this here. And you ain't got to worry because I ain't going to be. I'm going to say, give me peace. And then you going to do it. Or else. And see, that right there is a good brother, okay? What are brothers good for? Comedic relief, okay? We make light of situations. And I know he's going to grow up to be a great father. And when he has a child of his own, he's going to do the exact same thing.
I hate to burst your bubble, but he would be a terrible owl to take.
I'm going to need you to speak for yourself, because a terrible owl to take for who? Get it? Because like owls be like, whoo. I'm not apologizing. You might as well go ahead and laugh. But you know who that would be terrible for? Mike Jones. You ain't figured it out yet, because the owls would be like, whoo, Mike Jones. I'm not apologizing. That's 2 for 1. Come on, fam. But seriously, though, that thing's adorable. I need it. Oh, dear Lord. You know, once I realized what was at the front door, I could almost barely watch. I'm not apologizing. It's not happening. I mean, but seriously, like, you did the bare minimum. I don't know what you thought was going to happen, fam. That little plank, fam. The little plank, really? Dang, boy, but they barely made it out alive. I'm on fire today, dog. I'm so funny. So for those of you who aren't aware, this event is the Red Bull Rampage. And if you aren't familiar with Red Bull, it's an energy drink, and their slogan is, Red Bull gives you wings. They must really believe in that slogan, bro, because to be out there acting a fool like that, Red Bull will need to give me a respawn button.
The correct amount of screaming you should be hearing in your head at any given time is...
Oh! Well, child, we might have a problem on our hands. Unless... Oh, right, you said screams. That is absolutely bonkers. Wait. You said screams. Well, what if the only voice I hear is his? Brother man. I don't have a single friend I would trust with that shot. I'm not going to lie to you. We go from waiting for a bonfire to playing a really high stake game of hot potato. And I feel sorry for his girlfriend. It's some fierce competition. At this rate, she ain't going to beat his left or his right hand. This dude probably ring out trees in his free time or something. This probably who they get to squeeze them almond titties so they can have almond milk. Sister, that said green bean cookies. That was supposed to say cornbread, right? Right. Boy, ain't this some... Well, I ought to give you a piece of my mind. You do know it's called birth control, not birth eradication. Like, if you already got the baby, it's a little too late for all that. Because CPS ain't got no social media platform or nothing like that.
There's now a new pepper that is now officially the hottest pepper in the world.
So apparently this new pepper, Pepper X, is supposed to be hotter than anything you've heard of up to date, okay? It's blowing them out the water. And my thing is, what's the point, bro? Like, I genuinely want to know why it is people eat this stuff. Because, like, at some point, it's not even about the flavor no more. Because you can't taste it, fam. Like, you got a kink and you need to admit it, bro. You finna be in the bathroom, booty backfiring like a hoopty. You know what I'm saying? Shooting out flames like a high-performance race car. For what, bro? I don't understand it. You finna melt the taste buds off your tongue for no reason. Now, see, me personally, I thought he was way too calm before it even landed on him. But after it went in his nose, oh, best believe I'd have beat the bifocals off my face trying to get that bee out. I wonder if this is what Simone Biles feel like. You know, getting punished for being too athletic. That man got clotheslined into a perfect floor routine, fam. That man went from jumping high to flying high because he a goner.
That is not a typo. It was actually 160 ounces of meat.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not impressed. 160 ounces, that's a lot of meat. Probably cost an arm and a leg. But I just think if you throw in a shoulder blade or a kneecap, they can at least put some heat to it. That's all I'm saying. It can't cost that much more to cook it. Hey, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that's working, fam. You're not using the proper fluid. She's supposed to use hairspray and a match. That's the only way you're going to get results unless you decide to throw the whole house away and find somewhere else to live. Absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, first of all, I am what you like to call a diving board specialist, okay? I can swim good enough to jump off a diving board and get out the pool, but not enough to hop into a seemingly bottomless pit of water. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. And I can't see the bottom. It's a wrap. But on top of that, what happened when you get up there and your hand slip and then that metal part just catch the back of your cranium and then your medulla get oblongated? Now you looking like a Mortal Kombat X-ray, bro. I'm not finna do that.
Burgers. I'm sure you're gonna love this recipe.
Surely not. Where you get the recipe from, Plankton? That look like it came straight out the chum bucket. That's that Disney Channel cafeteria mystery meat, bro. I'm not eating that, fam. That's like dog regurgitation. That's like baby vomit. You know, that is exactly what I thought was gonna be on the end of that. It was definitely not your partner. I should attend the service. Oh, why can't the cool things happen to me? You know what this means, right? You can't turn off that sink, no. You have to let it run forever. Kind of like America with politicians.
Boot was not put on by the police. It was put on by our neighbor.
You know, when I see stuff like this on the internet, man, it honestly baffles me because I couldn't imagine having that kind of relationship with my neighbor. You know, I've never even had a neighbor speak to me in the wrong tone of voice. So to have one stupid enough to come and put a boot on my car, man. And then like the decorum y'all have, commendable. Because, you know, if my neighbor put a boot on my car, then I'd put on a boot and park it from toe to kneecap off in their
some beds. Yeah. And then there's the injections. Look at her. So.
But like, why though? Like, don't get me wrong. I love being black. I wouldn't change my race for nothing in the world. But like, why would you do that? Because, I mean, if you wanted to get followed around the grocery store, you could have just pulled out a boob or something. If you really wanted the N-word pass that bad, you could have paid me. I'd have gave you one. You ain't had to get no injections. Now you finna have to play life on legendary. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, though. I'm going to welcome you with open arms. I'm going to tell you a few things that you might not have known so you can be prepared. So, number one, I hope you're on your best behavior. Because if you do something wrong, or anybody that look like us do something wrong, we all getting blamed. I hope you like that. Now, 13%. Then what else? What else? Oh, yeah, that credit score that you had, yeah, it's probably done dropped by a few hundred by now. So, you know, that money that you had, I hope you still got it because you ain't getting no loans. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, if you get pulled over and you get that stop resistance special, I am not marching for you. I'm telling you right now.
2, 1. Oh, my God. Easy. Oh, my.
As a person who's lactose intolerant, $40 isn't even enough incentive to get me to do that, bro. The damage that it would cause just wouldn't be worth it. And then on top of that, if I ever in my life decide to bite ice cream like he just did, my teeth would be singing like Mariah Carey as soon as she feels. Nah, not getting a blanket at a sleepover is one of the biggest betrayals of your life, bro. But it really bring out your creativity because you want to be warm, but at the same time, you got to be petty and make them feel bad. So you got to find like a real crazy place to lay down. Like one time, I had went and laid under a couch, bro. Like actually under there. I lifted the couch up and just got myself up under there. You know how that look when you walk out and you see me like I'm just terrible at hide and seek or something, bro? Like, dang.
If you could have any 5 liquids dispensed out of your 5 fingers at any time.
Oh, let's see. Gas, got a car, water, can't never go wrong with that. Bleach, ammonia, and a really, really potent venom. I will not explain what I'm going to do with those, but I will tell you this. Peace comes at a cost. But if you stay out of my way, it won't have to cost you.
This casual bar in Philly serves up some of the best comfort food we've ever had.
Brother man, you said best comfort food that you ever had. Look like to me, if I eat it, it's going to be the last meal I ever had. And the last leg. But at least I die in peace. Don't make me beg. I ain't even know he was cool like that. But this video actually sad, bro, because I used to have a lab puppy. I got him for my birthday. Man, I was in high school. You know, he was at Walmart in a box with all his siblings and didn't nobody want him. And so my mom got him for me because I related to him. Like, dang, didn't nobody want me either. So we was locked in. That was my dog, man. I raised him from a pup to a real big puppy. But then I went off to college and I came home one day. My dog was gone. I'm like, dang, doggone it. You know what I'm saying? My dad gave my dog away. And ever since then, I could never get myself to get another dog because, you know, he ain't even gone yet. He used to be in my dance videos and everything. We was locked in. Now I can't even get a dog because my dog out there somewhere, bro. And he used to do this same dance. And that just made me think of him, bro. My dog Milo.
Hey, what's the most toxic thing you've done?
I told someone I was on birth control so they could purposely get me pregnant because I wanted a baby truck.
At this point, I'm convinced some of y'all internet came with a blanket because y'all way too comfortable on here. Okay, first of all, that's not even toxic. That's illegal. You're a criminal. But secondly, I don't know if y'all noticed, but every time I stitch one of his videos, like maybe y'all seen him on TikTok, the answers are always diabolical, bro. Like, what college do y'all even attend? But Doom University? These people are evil.
Would you slap your mama for $1 million?
The way that some people answer this question be having me a bit concerned, because, like, it's not the people that say it as a joke like myself. I mean, it's $1 million, but I couldn't imagine smacking my mom for anything, you know? And then there's the people that don't like their mom. I can totally understand that. Smack fire out of her, you know what I'm saying? Get paid. Then it's the people that want to break bread with moms, you know what I'm saying? They're going to do it, get the money, break her off for peace, you know what I'm saying? Totally get that. It's the people that be like, I'd have did it for $10 in a cold Pepsi. Fam, the offer was $1 million. You shortchanging yourself, dog. You hustling backwards. What's wrong with you? Hey, that sounds like a real cool idea if it ain't in America. Because, boy, that's way too realistic for my comfort. I'm not going to lie. Imagine going to watch The Expendables. The next thing you know, you done got turned into an extra, but done got expended, man. I ain't trying to do that. And y'all don't act like it can't happen, because a while back, folks went to watch that Batman movie. And Buddy came in there and gave him that "Where's the Joker" treatment. I'm just saying.
We are going to turn this powdered semen sample into the cutest little elephant ever.
What? And that's not even what I thought it was going to be initially, which was bad. But then I found out what it actually was, and it was worse, which is crazy. Because there's so many questions. I'm discombobulated. Why would you do that? Don't even really want to know, because it ain't going to be no good reason. How many stiff socks got cheese grated for you to acquire this semen powder that you got?
You like it cold in your room when you sleep?
No, I like it perfect.
What's perfect?
About 77.
I'm sorry, you said perfect and 77? Sound more like purgatory to me, bro. If your thermostat go anything over 73, don't even invite me over, fam, because I don't hang with demons, okay? I'm a saved man. Amen, hallelujah.
It's still cheap. Like, you get one pie, one mash and liquor for...
Look, fam, I'll be honest. I don't know what it tastes like. But I'll never know what it tastes like. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. What's the deal with this green liquid that you're baptizing the mash in? You made the plate look like gruel, bruv. Sister, is you rain frying chicken? Let me tell you something. In all my life, I done seen all types of chicken. Fried chicken, deep fried chicken, chicken fried chicken, grilled chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, chicken that tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. I ain't never seen nothing like this, him. Why don't you go ahead and give me peas? Oh, come on now, give me peas. You gonna make me beg. Give me peas. Woo, child. You know, I really lost faith in humanity. For a moment there, I thought you was gonna go on a cow. And that butter was a very strange choice of lubrication. But luckily, it's a wholesome turn of events. I really needed that. I'm gonna go pray.
You look like you're starting to get pregnant, are you?
It be your own people, boy. You know, when it comes to being brutally honest, the only competition I have is kids and old people. But they're a little more raw than me, because I give you a warning. You know what I'm saying? If you ever in your life talking to me and I hit you with this phrase, you better be looking out, okay? I'll be like, do you want me to tell you the truth? Or do you want me to lie to you? Now, if I say that and you sensitive, that is your chance to escape. Because, see, this thing, I don't say things with the intention of being hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to offend you. I want to be honest. But the problem is, my brain ain't wired like everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? I take, like, regular sentences, and the way, the word choice that I use just makes it sound worse than what it is. I mean, y'all watch my videos, it's improv. I just word things weird, and so it's going to sound so much worse than I want it to. But I'm just being real with you.
My dad wanted to experience pulling out for the first time, so he pulled out of my childhood.
That was good. I can't even be mad at it, honestly. That was, unexpected, y'all, but it was good. You know, they was trying to teach us about this in high school, man. Them attention grabbers. You really grabbed my attention with that, bro. I want to know more to the story, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, what was it like to grow up with cereal that never had milk in it? All right, let's see what we got here, boy. Like an ethnic ant. This man got the helmet on for safety purposes. Good job, little man. Almost needed it. Okay. Man, getting them strokes in. Boy, I hope you skate better than you do push-ups, because if that's any indication, this ain't gonna go well for you. Don't think of it. Now, you might want to think about it. Yep, there you go. That pain done turned him into a different athlete. His dad must be the cameraman from Mario, boy. Bring out the olives.
To the Jasper County Sheriff's Department in Carthage, Missouri. I'm on my way.
I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea what Jasper County is. I've never stepped foot there. I know nothing about it, but I would highly advise, if anybody that's in that county has an idea of who they even think Batman is, you should probably go get him before she pull up. I'm sorry, you said wrapped in foil and grilled for 2 hours. That look wrapped and boiled in milk for 15 minutes. How it look raw and cooked at the same time? That don't even make no sense. I couldn't identify what it was till you pulled the bone out. They're like an oily piece of bread.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.